Fasten those seatbelts, fuckers. This is gonna be a bumpy ride. From their secret underground studio, this is the Swish Edition.
I got a mouthful for you guys.
Dale and Scott are in the studio on the mics, and they fired up the antenna.
It has to come whether you like it or not.
And if you're willing to show it, they'll take a picture of it.
I actually think I might throw.
Ladies and gentlemen, and everyone else in between, here are your new best friends. They're your hosts,
It's very exciting for me because this is the best show ever made.
Dale and Scott.
Best show ever made, Dale.
I'm glad somebody thinks so.
Hey, it's April 28th. We're a day late this week, and we have no excuse. And it doesn't matter because it's our show. We can do whatever the hell we want.
Do have an excuse. We had a guest over.
We did have. Well, we did.
Yeah.
Properly socially distanced.
Of
right?
course. Of course.
I didn't breathe their air. They didn't breathe my air. The CDC just said today that fully vaccinated people can finally go out and wear a mask. No, not wear a mask outside.
Yeah, I read that.
Really? People have been doing that the whole damn time. I mean, if you've been going to a restaurant that has outdoor seating and you're
Right.
with a couple friends, we've done that.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, you take your mask off and you're outside.
When this shit's over.
Less than 1% of transmissions have been linked to getting it outside, despite what the CDC says. They said 10%, but I think the science says 1%. But I don't want to be controversial.
Right.
That's not what our show's all about, right? So you brought this up to me a couple days ago. You said we are halfway to Halloween.
Yeah,
Is this a thing now?
I think it's becoming a thing.
Okay.
I think it was put on by the folks over at Shudder.
Yeah. Well, it's kind of fun. I mean,
But who doesn't? I mean, it's like that. I mean, why not? It's like that Christmas in July.
well, exactly. I mean, QVC
people-
makes a big business off of that.
And people enjoy that shit. So
Yeah.
why not have horror releases like movies and shows come out or rewatch one of your favorites as a halfway to Halloween?
I love it. Well, see, this Friday would be a perfect time to
Just
have.
don't decorate your house.
No,
That's
I
going
won't.
too far.
You don't want me to pull out the Halloween decorations.
No, I do not.
But how much fun would it be? Like maybe not this year, but maybe next year we could do a halfway to Halloween party, costume party.
Yeah, but you don't even like Halloween.
What are you talking about?
You don't even watch horror. You won't even watch a horror movie.
I will watch certain horror. I'll watch Halloween. I'll watch Jason movies. I'll watch Scream.
Okay.
I love that stuff. Love that stuff. I just don't like the all out, just gory, like Saw kind of stuff.
Yeah.
That's not my cup of tea. Anyway, but what do you mean I don't like Halloween? I make us dress up every year. We have a party. I have
First off,
I have
you
like
don't
18
make
bucks.
us dress up.
Oh, do you want to?
Yeah.
Would you do it all on your own
No,
if I wasn't here?
If it were by myself, I wouldn't do anything.
You would just sit on your ass.
Yeah.
There's no more of that. No more sitting on your ass.
Hmm.
Hey, the magic of Harry Potter is coming to New York City. Did you see this?
I saw a glimpse of it, but I'm not a Harry Potter fan, so I just kept scrolling.
Right. I just think it's cool, and I love retail, and I keep up with retail news. I actually have a couple. What do they call those? Where you follow certain on like Apple News, you can pick things to follow.
Oh, like little channels.
Yeah, I follow
Or topics.
Yeah, and I follow retail, and this came up under my retail news blog or whatever they call it. This is a new store. It's going to be a flagship store for them in the Flatiron building at 935 Broadway. I would love to get back to New York City. It's been years since we've been there.
Yeah.
What? Are you serious?
It's not my favorite place.
Hey, we have lots of listeners in New York City. Let's not piss them off. No, I don't want to live there, but I do like to visit. There's a lot of fun things to do there.
Well, now's the time to go. Now it's warmer out.
Right, exactly. Would love to go now. I mean, hell.
And you got to go before the height of summer.
Absolutely. Well,
or it's brutal outside.
New York City in the middle of the summer, no.
Horrible.
That's not fun.
No.
We're going to actually approach the 90s this week.
I know.
Can you believe that?
It's crazy. I kind of knew that this was going to happen because it's been so cold.
Yeah.
And it was just going to turn to summer.
Right.
No spring.
And we had to turn the air conditioning on today.
Yeah.
And I'm actually wearing a hoodie because we're in the basement. And for some reason, when you turn the air conditioning on, it makes the basement.
There's no thermostat down here.
It's 50 degrees down here.
And it's warm upstairs. So it just keeps running and running.
We've got to have a HVAC guy come over and figure this out.
Yeah, because this is not going to be fun in the summer to want to be down here.
No, it's going to be horrible. We're going to have to it's going to be like that ice bar in Vegas.
It's at least 60 degrees.
We're going to have to put a rack of fur coats at the bottom of the stairs for our guests. Can you imagine?
That's crazy.
Please wear a fur coat. Do not wear shorts to our house if you plan to play skee ball.
Right.
Anyway, the Harry Potter store is 21,000 square feet on 3 floors.
It's a big commitment, man.
It's got a lot of stuff. So I want to check it out. I want to talk to you a little bit. You just watched our friend Mark Cuban on the Ellen DeGeneres show. He was on there basically to be a cheerleader for, say the name because I say it wrong every time.
And now that
Dogecoin?
So I've heard it both. I've heard Dogecoin and Dogecoin.
Okay.
I don't know which one's right.
So this is a new cryptocurrency.
No, it's not new. It's been out for several years.
Oh, okay.
It's just now picked up steam.
I got it.
It was made as a joke to cryptocurrencies.
Right.
And
on the heels of Bitcoin. And
correct. Yeah. And now, people were buying it.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not a joke anymore. Right. So
now, is it okay that I tell people that you bought in at a low price? You bought in at like 5 cents.
5 cents.
Right. And it's right now hovering, I believe,
around
at press time, 30 cents.
28 cents.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it changes every 4 minutes or something. It's pretty quick. Or every minute.
Every second. It's
constantly
It's constantly going.
Okay. And they trade on it 24/7.
Correct.
So it's not like Wall Street. It's constantly moving and going up and down.
I made a pretty good profit on buying it at 5 cents, and now it's 30 cents.
But you're still holding. You're waiting.
I'm not doing anything with mine.
The cheerleaders on Twitter, I was just looking. They really are hoping it'll get to $1 at some point.
That would be fantastic.
And if you bought at 5 cents and it goes to $1, that's a really pretty nice return.
Yeah.
For something that doesn't even exist.
Right. I know, right?
It's just all fake.
Yeah. And I think the Dallas Mavericks online store, now you can buy things with it.
Yeah, and Elon Musk says that you're going to be able to buy a Tesla with it.
Exactly.
At some point.
Yeah. And he's also the one who said that they were literally going to put a Dogecoin on the moon. So we'll see.
It's so funny because he can say to America and the world,
right,
that you can buy my car with this cryptocurrency because he really has nothing to lose. I mean, he's one of the richest people on earth. Right. So even if he accepts the money from someone and he gives them a car in return, and then the bottom falls out, he's not going to lose his ass.
No, right? and he's the majority of the reason why it's now sitting at almost 30 cents. Right, because I mean it was between 5 and 7 cents for ages
and ages until people like Elon and Mark started talking about it,
and then it just shot up. I mean, at its height, it was 50 cents. Well, and I had a pretty good, and I didn't do anything. I just held on to it.
Well, let's see what happens after Mark being on Ellen. I mean, a lot of people don't watch it live. They probably taped it. They'll watch it later. They might think about investing.
And the thing is I know we're talking about pennies here.
Sure.
But when you buy in at 5 cents, you get thousands and thousands and thousands of shares.
All right.
When it goes up a penny,
you're making money.
You're making money.
Yeah.
So seeing it go to 40 cents would be a very great day.
Yeah. Well, and then I'm going to make you cash it out.
No. There are reports that follow this sort of stuff. And I don't understand. I guess I don't understand how the trading mind works, how it works, how people can forecast, basically.
Sure.
And it's been reported that if it were to hit 42 cents, it'll shoot out of its bubble because it's in a bubble right now, apparently.
Got it.
And they said if it hits 42 cents, that's the top of its bubble, and it will pop.
How would you even know something like that?
That's because I read stuff.
Yeah. No, not you.
I don't know.
Not you, Dale.
I have no idea.
People.
Yeah, I don't know.
Analysts. They know what's happened based on what's happened.
It's based
in the
on
past.
trends, I guess.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, this is a good segue into our next segment, talking about Elon Musk. He's been announced that he's going to be the host of Saturday Night Live on May 8th, which is, I wrote down WTF because what the fuck? I mean, seriously. And the whole world is saying what the fuck. I mean,
Could surprise everybody.
It's a very, very odd choice.
He's
I mean,
a
of
very
course,
odd person.
yeah. Miley Cyrus is going to be the musical guest, which will be interesting because she's controversial in her own right. Anyway, a lot of the current cast members are very surprised and bewildered by this decision, and they've been very vocal about it, kind of questioning what's his name was thinking.
Lorne
Michaels.
Yeah.
You know. Of course, he's the one who put Donald Trump
Right.
on. I think he was candidate Trump.
Right.
I believe he was on there as a guest host, and the cast was not happy about that either.
Yeah, I don't watch SNL.
But you are aware that it's out there.
Oh, yes, of course. I mean, there's some funny things, but I just find that I don't find it's worth watching because the majority of the time they're misses than they are hits.
Well, true. And this is why I tape it every week and I'll skim through it.
Yeah. I just wait to them to finally appear on YouTube or something. I just watch the funny stuff.
Well, yeah, that's probably the best way to do it. I mean, I certainly don't watch it live because who could sit through all the commercials and shit? There's more
there's more commercials.
There's more commercials than our show,
right?
Which is crazy. Hey, we called it the Oscars were a shit show. I knew they were going to be, and this had nothing to do with the pandemic, Dale. It was just basically they've lost all of their heart. I mean, the show is not what it used. I used to love this show. I used to plan my life around it.
I remember, at least maybe even 10 years ago, that it was something that you look forward to, not just the Oscars, a lot of them.
Sure.
And none of them are fun anymore. Not even the music ones are really all that good anymore.
So there was no host, there was no opening monologue, there was no musical numbers during the actual Oscar presentation show. There was they didn't even show clips of the nominated movies. They didn't even show clips of the movies or celebrate the movies in any way. It was basically one just political correct shit show. Yeah. People getting up there and talking about I literally didn't watch it, but I read a lot about it. I turned it on for 30 seconds, and the very first thing I saw,
right,
in that 30 seconds that I had it on, because I think we were watching Golden Girls or something, and we paused it to do whatever, and I looked in, and the first guy that won something, it was like editing or costumes or whatever. The first thing out of his mouth when he got up there is, 3 black men are going to die today at the hands of the police.
Right.
And I'm like, okay, maybe that's true.
Yes.
And maybe we do need to be talking about this. Yes, I agree. I agree that that's a problem in our country. But we're getting that everywhere else.
Every day, every second.
On the news, in podcasts, in magazines, in newspaper. We get it. We need to do something about it. We need to have a conversation. We need to have a dialogue. We need to know about it. But this is a show about fucking movies. Movies are supposed to be escapism, right?
Right.
Celebrating the art of movies. And every single person that got up had to say something political or social. And it's just like, stop.
Well, even
You're a fucking actor.
They're celebrating movies that people don't even watch.
Well, that's the other thing. And that we talked about that last week. Nobody saw these movies.
No.
The movie that won Best Actor, Best Movie this year, Best Picture they call it, Nomadland.
Nomadland,
right?
Yeah.
With Frances McDormand. She won Best Actress too, and the movie won. It only made $3 million. It's the lowest rated Best Picture winner of all time. Now, a lot of that might have to do with the pandemic, although this wasn't going to be a blockbuster in any respect.
No, none of them are.
The average American was not going to go watch this.
No.
They got it right back in 1998 when Titanic won, because Titanic deserved to win.
Right.
Everybody and their mother saw that movie multiple times, and it was the best movie of the year.
Right.
Yeah. That was back when the show, the Oscar broadcast, was getting 55 million people watching. This year, they got less than 10 because nobody gives a shit.
No one cares anymore.
Yeah. But apparently during the Oscars, they did a preview teaser trailer for Steven Spielberg's upcoming remake of West Side Story, which I'm actually excited about. And I think you will be too.
I've heard about this.
Because of who's playing Tony.
I know.
It's Baby Driver. Mm-hmm. Say his name because I always fuck it up. Ansel Elgort?
Ansel. Where is it written? I got to see it.
Second line.
Ansel Elgort.
Yeah.
Ansel, I think is his name.
I loved him in Baby Driver so much.
Oh, he's great in Baby Driver. So much so that I actually bought the movie.
Do we have it?
I got the digital.
Oh, let's watch.
one.
Well,
it's fun.
It's got Kevin Spacey in it.
Well, yeah.
We talk about Kevin Spacey on the show a lot.
Yeah.
I read a big article about him today. He's getting sued left and right.
I think you read the same article I read.
Yeah.
There was stuff still going on that I didn't know was.
I
still
didn't
going
realize.
On. Yeah.
He's a character. Let me tell you.
He's in a mess.
Yeah. Anyway, I'm excited about this. The person playing Maria is a newcomer named Rachel Zegler. But I watched the trailer, and it just looks like it's going to be really, really good. And it looks like it's paying homage to the original,
one.
that came out in, I believe, in the 60s sometime. So
All
I'm
I can
excited
think of
about
is
it.
Da 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 America. Da 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 America.
I know a boat you can get on. Rita Moreno, who was in the original 1961 film, is also in this new reboot. So she does not play the same character, but she won't be. I don't know who she's going to be in this new one, but I'm excited about this. So that doesn't come out till December 10th. So.
I'm still waiting on my new Ghostbusters.
Yeah. Is it ever coming out?
November, I think now.
Oh, we have a date? Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, is that a Warner thing? Is it all going to be on HBO Max, or do we know?
No, this is a theater release.
Just theater.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Because it was supposed to be out by now.
Well,
And
yeah.
They kept postponing
lot
it
of
because they
things.
want it in the theaters.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, what's her name is in it?
Melissa McCarthy?
Nope. The original
Mima.
secretary.
We've had the
Oh,
same
yeah, we had
exact
the same
conversation
conversation.
before. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm not even going to try to think of it. Yes. Go back and listen to the last episode if you want to know that story. I want to know what you think about Caitlyn for California.
I don't think she's going to win.
Well, no. I think Caitlyn Jenner is announced that she is going to run in the runoff election. Not runoff. It's basically the election to kick out Newsom. Yeah. Which is now in the third. They have this really weird thing. So it's definitely happening.
Yeah.
They got enough signatures, so they're going to have a vote. But now they're in this 30-day waiting period because California law says that all the people that signed the, petition to get it done have 30 days to take their names off the petition. It's so stupid. If you signed it, your name's on it.
Right.
No 30-day grace period. So stupid. But who's going to back Caitlyn? I mean, the gays don't like her. The trans community doesn't like her. Most of America doesn't like her because of her politics.
Right. Especially her own community.
Yeah. It's very bizarre. And I don't think she's not going to win because she's trans. That has nothing to do with it. I think it's just because she's such a polarizing figure.
But she was a supporter of Trump.
Or in the beginning, and then apologized
yes,
for it.
in the beginning. And it goes when Trump did the trans ban in the military, which has since been reversed.
Right.
But I don't remember her coming out against that, for it, or having anything to say about it at all. I just think she's hated on a lot of the sides of the community. It's just based on her early support.
She's not a stupid person.
No. I don't think she is.
Both Bruce Jenner and Caitlyn Jenner have been very, very smart in a lot of the decisions and marketing things that they've done. I mean, Bruce Jenner made millions and millions and millions of dollars as a motivational speaker, and of course, before that, products because of his Olympic wins and stuff. And it's been very smart. He's made all this money separate from the Kardashian shit. Right. He's done really well. He did really well, and she has done really well in that regard. But she's got to know that she has zero chance of even getting 10,000 votes.
Yeah.
So it's
I don't.
So what's the goal here? Why are you doing it? Just to get your name out there? Just to get in the news again?
Maybe.
One of the rumors is that she's low on funds, and she went and asked ex-wife Kris Jenner how to kickstart her celebrity. I don't know if that's true or not. I can't believe that Kris Jenner would say, "Hey, run for governor."
Right.
It's
yeah,
just
that
so stupid.
That doesn't make any sense.
Yeah. Anyway, what are you going to do? But, it does pay to campaign. Guess who is finally going to be guest hosting Jeopardy?
Are you excited about this?
I'm not excited either way. I mean, I don't really give a shit, but I don't really have any love for him. But Lavar Burton.
Yeah.
Who is a good guy.
Yeah.
Reading Rainbow.
I was about to
Star
say,
Trek. Yeah.
Rainbow.
I mean, he's a decent guy. But I thought it was a little shameless that he was campaigning so hard to get it. I mean,
Well, didn't people start? Or no, or did
yeah,
he-
someone else started a
Yeah, he just jumped on the
sign-up
bandwagon.
thing.
Well,
Yeah.
he's probably just been sitting at home twiddling his thumbs.
exactly. Well, maybe I don't know what he's doing.
I'm
or what-
surprised. I'm surprised he's not
in anything.
in anything. Even all the Star Treks that are like
Yeah.
on Paramount. Like,
Yeah, why isn't he been brought back for something?
right?
Yeah.
Yeah, his character's just kind of been.
Or why isn't he playing a lawyer on CSI or something?
Yeah.
I know, he should be doing something. Anyway, he is going to be one of the final interim hosts this summer. He'll be on this summertime. They also announced at the same time that Good Morning America's George Stephanopoulos will host for 2 weeks, along with Robin Roberts, who is also on Good Morning America, right?
Yes.
And then CNBC's David Faber, who I actually like a lot. He's a good guy.
Yeah.
I mean, we used to watch CNBC all the time, and I know.
Why
him
don't you
well.
start the petition for the guy with 3 names?
Yeah, well, I would love that, and I hate you for bringing shit up like this without. Yes,
The guy who killed Pluto.
you know I can't think of people's names when you do stuff
Well,
like
move on.
this. Yeah, but now I.
It'll come to you.
Yeah, he was on Big Bang and a guest star once on Big Bang. He's amazing.
Yeah.
He's like a Carl Sagan of our generation.
Correct.
Yeah. Anyway, you guys know who we're talking about. We've talked about him on the show before. Anyway, so I guess at the end of the summer, for the new fall season, when they kick that off, they're going to be announcing who this new person's going to be.
Ooh.
It's certainly not going to be George Stephanopoulos or Robin
No.
Roberts. They already have jobs.
They,
It's not going to be Anderson Cooper either.
They got pretty sweet gigs already.
Right. I don't know who it's going to be. I'm surprised they didn't pick Ryan Seacrest to do a 2-week. Ryan's always been talked about for that role.
Yeah.
I mean, he's got all the jobs.
That would not be right.
Well, no, I know, but I'm surprised that, I mean, they picked Katie Couric, but not Ryan. I just think it's weird to me.
Yeah.
Anyway, there you go. Apparently, Netflix is secretly working on ways to limit password sharing. We've talked about this before, too, but this just came out that they were doing this new thing. They were doing this test in March where a thing would pop up on the screen if you're trying to log into your parents' account or something. If you don't live with the owner of this account, you need your own account to keep watching, which I think makes sense.
It makes sense. People quit being so damn cheap.
And then what Netflix would do is would send a code to the account owner's phone or
Yeah.
email.
I think that's smart.
the 2-factor authoring, which I use for my bank account and stuff. Yeah, it's annoying, but it's safer.
Well, we've been down that road
Yeah.
with identity theft, so we
Yeah.
have to do it.
But here's the reason why they're not really pushing it and they didn't make it universal, this password sharing thing. They've already got 200 million subscribers, and a lot of experts in the industry are saying that they're probably maxed out. That's probably as many as they're going to get. We're
Yeah.
talking about America only here.
Right.
They're probably not going to get more than 200 out of, what is it now, 330 million Americans?
A third of the country. That's
know.
a pretty big deal.
It's more than a third.
right.
It's 2/3.
2/3, yes.
Pretty amazing. So if little John Boy who goes off to college wants to share mom and dad's account, well, let him. They're
Yeah.
making money hand over fist.
Right, yeah.
I mean, they're billions of dollars they're spending on production, so they must have a lot of money. Anyway,
Yeah, they just keep raising the prices.
they have done that. They've done that a lot.
Yeah, but Netflix, in a way, I mean, they have really, really great originals, and I don't, but they really have a great back catalog. Now, I don't know about 5 years from now,
Right.
if the
It's
back
gonna
catalog,
run out.
I think it's going to start getting smaller
Yeah.
as contracts run out with streamers who now have their own platform and
Exactly.
start pulling that content.
Like Friends left Netflix.
But when you subscribe to a streaming app, what's the draw? For me, it's originals. If I find something that's a really, really great show,
Yeah.
I like that. The other stuff I've seen before.
We still have stuff. I want to watch The Nevers on
Yeah.
HBO Max. We got to check that out. So that's next on my list. I wanted to let you know that it's always National Something Day. You knew this, right?
Yeah.
If you Google National Blank Day,
It's usually multiple things.
yeah, you get a calendar. So today, Wednesday, April 28th, is National Superhero Day. Did you know that?
No, I didn't know.
So if you could be a superhero, Dale, one of the established superheroes in the world, which one would you most want to be?
Deadpool. I don't know.
No.
Spider-Man. I don't know. Yeah.
I couldn't be Spider-Man because I don't want to wear that mask. Talk about masks. I don't want to wear that fucking mask all the time.
True. Yeah.
I think Superman probably makes the most sense.
Yeah.
I mean, he can do so much.
He can fly.
I certainly don't want to be Aquaman because I don't like being underwater.
No, I don't want to be in the water.
No, I can't even open my eyes underwater. So I'd be blind Aquaman. And the Flash is just stupid. He just runs fast. How come he never runs into anything?
I know, right?
You see how fast he can go, right?
Bam.
Stupid. Most superheroes are stupid.
Right.
Oh, I would be Wonder Woman, I guess, because she can do. She's got that invisible jet.
The lasso of truth.
Yes, I like that. The lasso that can cheat. Yeah, in that last movie where she like lassoed the airplane out of the sky, which was so fucking stupid. This Friday, April 30th, is also Arbor Day.
Hey, let's see, that's a real holiday.
Which is fun because my dad just texted me and he's got a tree for us.
Right, everyone go out and hug a tree.
So we're actually going to plant a tree here very soon. I didn't know this, but Arbor Day is always the last Friday in April. So it's not always like April 30th.
Ah.
Yeah.
So go to your local arboretum.
Yeah. There's one in D.C.
Yeah.
Is there one around here?
I don't think so.
There's that tree farm in Maryland.
Yeah.
National Hairstylist Appreciation. Let me try that again. This Friday is also National Hairstylist Appreciation Day.
Yay.
They deserve a day too. But it's also National Raisin Day. So the hairstylists have to share their day with the raisins. Do you remember the singing, the raisins that sang on TV like Motown?
The California raisins.
Yeah.
Used to be able
to bring those back.
I think there was one time you could get those in the McDonald's Happy Meal.
Raisins are much better than French fries.
No, not actual raisins. The toy of California raisins.
I get it.
Because I think I had them.
Aren't raisins good for you?
Yeah. Well, I really like those ones in the red box. This one made.
Do you like red ones or white ones? I like the blondie ones.
Whatever ones come in that red box.
Oh. Those
they
are
used to
dark
always get
ones.
stuck in there.
Yeah, they always get stuck in there. Yeah. Sunday is the Kentucky Derby, but we're not going to talk about it because you know how I feel about horse racing.
Yeah.
I think it's barbaric. So we're not going to have mint juleps this weekend. Paris Jackson is being. I didn't know this. This is the first time I knew this. She's been a model. I almost said a magician. You're a lesbian magician. Isn't that who says that? Kirsten, Jessica Kirsten.
Yes.
She always says someone in the old folks' home, she was visiting her grandmother. She says, there goes Jessica. She's a lesbian magician. Anyway, Paris Jackson is a model, a musician, and an actress, and I didn't know that she'd been in stuff before.
I had no idea.
I also had no idea that
she was any of those things.
I had no idea that Macaulay Culkin is Paris's godfather. I guess that makes sense.
I guess that makes sense. Well, they just had a kid.
Who did?
Macaulay Culkin.
Well, not with Paris Jackson.
No, not with Paris
Jackson.
Jackson.
With his wife.
With his wife, yes.
Anyway, Paris Jackson's been cast in Ryan Murphy's new super secret new American Horror Story called Double Feature.
Ooh.
Yeah. So the daughter of the late Michael Jackson, if you didn't know who we're talking about, will appear in the second portion of Double Feature. So they're splitting the season into two stories.
Is it going to be the last?
Yeah.
That's kind of cool.
That is kind of cool.
That's kind of like what The Walking Dead does. Remember how they start in the fall?
Yeah.
And then it kind of ends around
I don't know
the end of November. I don't know. Comes back.
Yeah, I don't know that this one's going to have a break, but the first 6 episodes will be one story and the second 6 episodes will be a different story.
I see.
Which I think is kind of fun. I love this show. I haven't loved them all. Like I skipped Circus and I skipped a couple of them, but I like the Witches one and I like Apocalypse was really good. I didn't see 1984. I want to go back and watch that one. Yeah. Anyway, love it. I love Murder House. The first one was the best, I thought. Anyway, this is the 10th season for American Horror Story.
Oh.
Also, hey, speaking of superheroes, this is super fun. 30 years after he originally played Batman, Michael Keaton is returning as Batman in the new Flash movie that's now in production in London.
I love Ezra Miller.
Ezra Miller's playing the Flash.
Yes.
Again. I think he's done it in
a lot.
Superhero stuff, yeah. But this is his first standalone one. Of course, there's the Flash TV show on the CW, but
Which is not Ezra Miller.
Is not Ezra Miller. That's someone that looks like him, though. It's very funny how close they look, but no, it's a different guy. And that show's also super cheesy, so I'm hoping that the movie will
well,
be...
that's a CW show.
Yeah. Well, same company.
Well,
Warner Brothers, yeah. Anyway, Keaton first played Batman, obviously, in Tim Burton's 1989 blockbuster. 1989.
Wow.
That's when I graduated from high school. So it has been 30-something years. It's been 33 years. Isn't that crazy?
No, this was... Never mind. I was thinking of something, but this is not the one.
Yeah. Anyway, he's going to be playing an older Batman, and this is a time travel thing where the Flash goes back in time. But
already.
yeah,
bored.
but Batman will be older.
Already bored.
You're already bored. You're not going to watch?
No, I don't like that stuff traveling back and forth in time. Just kind of stick with. I don't like it.
Okay.
It's weird to me.
The Flash. Don't put this on your calendar yet, because the Flash is not going to be released till November 4th of 2022.
Jeez.
So it's over a year and a half away, but they just started filming it.
Yeah.
So anyway, I don't know why they didn't call Ben Affleck, but I guess Michael Keaton needed a job. So lots and lots of Vegas news this week, and I know we go on and on about Vegas. It's because we love it so much. I mean, it literally is our favorite place on earth. So just a couple things. We'll just start out by saying I still get the Las Vegas newspaper. You know?
Yeah.
So I keep up with everything that's going on there. And the spring and summer travel numbers are exceeding all expectations.
I've heard that.
Bookings are up
huge.
like crazy. And the flights, remember when they were $31 round each way?
Not anymore.
Not anymore.
What are the room rates now? Are they back up to normal?
They're going
Getting
back
there.
up. They are going back up. Of course, if you're stupid, you're paying room rates.
Exactly.
Dale and Scott don't pay for
you
rooms
gotta know
in
how to do
Vegas.
it. You gotta know how to do it.
You have to lose fucking lots of money. Dale and I don't pay for rooms. We don't pay for food. We don't pay for shows or drinks.
Or drinks.
We pay for slot machines.
Mm-hmm.
But we're excited about this because we're huge Cirque du Soleil fans. Mystère.
Cirque du Soleil.
Yeah, Mystère was the very first show ever in Vegas. Cirque du Soleil show at the Treasure Island. It returns on June 28th. Oh, the amazing O, which we've seen twice.
Yes.
I've seen it twice.
I've only seen it once.
Yeah, we saw it with my parents.
I've only seen...
Yeah, we went with my parents. It's at Bellagio.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Only Michael Jackson is the one that I've seen multiple times.
That's right. That's so good.
That's just a fun one that when people come to hang out and visit you.
It's a great show.
It's just a great show.
Because everyone knows the music and the dancing
Right.
is amazing. And Michael Jackson.
And the end is pretty damn
It's
spectacular.
pretty damn good. I could do without no, I don't want to give it away. So O is coming back July 1st, and then Blue Man Group, which was bought by Cirque du Soleil a couple of years ago, they're at Luxor. They're coming back on June 24th.
I'm excited about that.
Yeah.
Because I think they could do a lot with that show.
Yeah.
The show was fun.
Yeah.
But I think it could be a lot better.
Right.
Because it was that little small, tiny theater.
At the Luxor, the upstairs theater.
Upstairs.
Yeah. They need more room.
They need more room, and they could do a lot more with that show.
It's
But the show is pretty funny.
If you guys
It's
haven't
fun.
seen it, it's great for the whole family.
It's great for kids.
Yeah, but I enjoyed the hell out of it.
It was a lot of
we
fun.
took our niece and nephew there, and I loved it.
Yeah.
Every second of it.
That was pretty cool. That was a good show.
They've announced that all the shows are coming back. Ka is coming back.
Nothing's been canceled.
Nothing's been canceled.
Nice.
So, even Michael Jackson. So all of them are slated to come back in 2021.
I'm actually surprised that the Michael Jackson has survived.
It's because
The fallout of Michael Jackson.
It's because Michael Jackson can't be canceled. I mean, literally can't be canceled, even though we know all the stuff we know about him.
Right.
Or supposedly. We think we know.
I mean, I'm glad it's not. Let me say
Right.
that.
Okay.
I'm just surprised
I'm with you on that.
that it's
Yeah.
still held on.
All right. Yeah. He endorsed. And, they don't cancel things that is making the company millions and millions and millions of dollars, right?
It's a great freaking show.
And I need to get you to love the Beatles show at Mirage because I really think you would enjoy it. It's a great, great show. And I love it because the audience sits all the way around, the stage is in the middle. So every seat in the house is a great seat.
I went to one of those traveling shows that was at
In the big top. Yeah.
that was at National Harbor before MGM was built.
Yeah.
It was out. Actually, I think it was probably on the same plot of land. That was kind of fun.
I think we went together, Dale.
Oh,
Resorts World is really, really ramping up. They open. This is it's a brand new resort casino in Vegas. It's going to be the largest ever built on the Strip.
Wow.
It opens June 24th. That's the same day that Blue Man Group's coming back. And they just last week announced their lineup of headliners that are going to be performing regular, like, what do they call it? Residencies.
Residencies, yeah.
Amazing. And I didn't see this coming.
I mean, when this came out, you like looked at me and was like, did you see this fucking news?
Yeah. Celine Dion, who for years and years and years was at Caesars. They built a fucking Coliseum for her.
Right.
And now she's going to be at Resorts World. Carrie Underwood, who's probably the biggest person in country music.
Right. I agree.
Katy Perry, who's
Nice
huge
one.
in the pop world. And Luke Bryan, who's also a country guy.
Yeah.
Yeah. So 4 major stars. They're going to be, there's no dates yet. Don't know when they're going to be performing there, but they're all going to be at this new spectacular hotel.
Good for them.
Yeah. And here's the part that I cannot believe.
Isn't Resorts World 21 and up?
No, that's Circa.
Oh.
That's the one downtown. We like that too.
Yeah.
So someone won Megabucks at South Point, Dale.
Are you kidding me?
At South Point on Monday morning, very early on Monday morning, a New Mexico resident won almost $10.5 million.
I hate that damn slot machine.
Yeah. So Megabucks is this. Every casino has it.
Right.
It's all connected. They're all connected in all of the Vegas Valley. So you see at the top what it is, and it's always like, it's usually, I think it starts at 10 million.
I think it does too.
Because I've seen it as high as 13, 14 million. Yeah.
I think it starts at 10.
It's a $3 game, and you can play $1, $2, or $3.
Yeah, it's actually reasonable to play.
Yeah, you got to play the max, because if you don't play the max, you cannot
Can't
win
win.
the $10 million.
Right.
He won $10.4 million. Can you believe that?
Hate him.
At South Point.
Right, out of all the places.
If you guys don't know, South Point is an off-strip property.
It's a locals casino.
Like about 10 miles south of the airport. And Dale and I could see it from our bathroom
We could.
in our house in Vegas.
Yeah.
So it was very close.
Well, I also have a Vegas news story, and I'm surprised it's not on here. What's this month? April? March, the gaming industry earned $1 billion.
Wow.
Which
Despite
is
the pandemic.
despite the pandemic, yeah.
People are going back.
Right. Now, that's not what they normally
No, it would have been a
make in
lot
a month. It
more.
would have been a lot more. But this is since, since last March 2020.
Got it.
Because that's when everything started.
Yes.
So 1 year, and they're back to $1 billion in revenue.
A month.
A month.
Just in Vegas alone.
Just Vegas, yeah.
Wow. That's pretty cool. I want $1 billion.
That's why there's no state income tax.
I'm never going to be happy until I get $1 billion, Dale.
Yeah.
I need it. There's so many things I want to do. I'll do good things with it, I promise.
A Dogecoin.
We're not putting it all into dogecoin.
No, it's going to make us $1 billion.
Oh. Are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, I don't have anything else really. Well,
No.
I guess I could say that we've done this before on the show, and it's been very sad to me that we've had to say goodbye to someone who's actually been on the show. We had to say goodbye to our friend Elaine about 6 months ago, who was hit by a car while she was jogging. Our friend Steve Vitrulis passed away about a week and a half ago.
Yeah, it's been about that now.
He was a coworker of yours in Washington, D.C.
Yeah, we were colleagues. And then we remained friends. And he retired to his favorite place in Puerto Vallarta.
Yeah, in Mexico.
And got to spend, about 5 years down there?
Yeah, in retirement.
Yeah.
And
loving it. We went and met him, saw him, hung out.
Yeah, we went and saw him back in October of 2019, and then we were going to go again.
We had plans to go again, and
then
pandemic said
fucking
nope.
pandemic said, well, some people went to Mexico. We didn't feel comfortable going.
Oh,
that
no,
time.
because at that time it was early on, and Mexico was hellish with the pandemic.
So we feel bad. We feel very bad, and we're going to miss him because he was a character. Talk about characters, Dale.
He was a character.
He was a character.
Yes.
Also, I got to say, this week, songwriter Jim Steinman died. You guys don't know that name, but he was an American composer, lyricist, record producer, and playwright. You guys know his songs, though. He wrote all of Meatloaf's Bat Out of Hell, which you guys know. Bonnie Tyler's Total Eclipse of the Heart. Air Supply's Making Love Out of Nothing at All. I mean, classic songs.
Wow.
Also, Celine Dion's cover of It's All Coming Back to Me Now. I mean, it's one of her big hits.
Yeah.
He wrote those songs, and he was a great great guy. And those songs, I mean, maybe for the new kids, they're not listening to that music, but that was a big part of my growing up, those songs.
Well, yeah, I mean, we have our times when we do nothing but listen to 80s ballads, because that was, I think, the best part of the 80s, were the ballads.
All right, that's it. 40 minutes.
Bye, y'all.
Hey, listen to, just want to let them know we'll be back on Friday with a new binge bomb, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been posting there's some really cool stuff to talk about this week.
Nice.
Including some Cole Sprouse news.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, he's Jughead on Riverdale.
Stay tuned.
Yeah. Yeah, well, I would love that, and I hate you for bringing shit up like this without. Yes.
The guy who killed Pluto.
You know I can't think of people's names when you do stuff like this.
Move on.